Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video we will be learning how to create a text slider in which will basically have our text over here, maybe a heading and a body, and then two buttons, a right one and a left one, and on click of those buttons it's gonna slide all the text and then show other ones. So this video will be divided into three parts. First would be just basic HTML and CSS styling. The second would be the JavaScript behind it, and the third would be adding animations to our content. So first we're gonna have to create a div tag called container, which is going to contain all our slides, and then we will create our slides and then class it to slides. So this is the container and this is the slide. So let's copy and paste it a few times. So our container contains three slides, and those slides contain some content. Let's say a heading tag of we are presenting our education over here, so let's type high school, and then let's type a p tag of something, and the same goes to all of it, and this would be college, and this would be masters. Alright, so this is our heading and this is the body. So let's class this to slide head, and let's class this to slide body. Okay, so copy and paste that everywhere. Sorry. And copy paste the slide body and the p tags. Alright, save that. So now we have something which looks like this. We have our heading, a content, a heading, content, heading, content. Now we need two buttons. So I'm gonna use a tags over here instead of buttons, and we will not link it to anything. We will instead just ID it for now, and then we will use the on click function, which will link to our JavaScript, which will be for the next video. So let's ID it to maybe left, and then text it to left, and then ID this one to right, and the text would be right. Alright, so editing the HTML is done. If you refresh it, we got our two buttons over here. So let's first style the entire container. So what we want is all the text, all the headings and the content to be displayed at one single position. Right now they are one below the other. So what we want is to display these two right above here so they can overlap, and then we will hide two of them and show one at and then repeat it in a loop. So let's first edit the container, give it a height and a width, 300 pixels of height and a width of 100%, and then margins would be 0. So the container is done, and then comes the slides. The width would be 100% and margin 0, and the position absolute. So what this position absolute does is it's going to overlap all these things over here, see, just like that. And it's also going to bring our buttons, which is left and right above all our text. So if you remove these position absolute and then refresh it, it's going back to one below the other. So let's bring that back and save it and refresh. It's overlapping. Okay, so now we got our buttons over here, we need to bring them down. Let's just type container A, and this dot container A is going to target only the A tags which is present inside the container and not the other A tags which we have used before. So container A, and let's bring them down to about half the height of the container, so that will be top 50%. And let's change the font size to 50 pixels, and then the color to gray. So just doing this won't bring them down. We have to write another property which is called position relative, which I don't think we should write it over here. Position relative. Right, let's see if it does it. Yep, it brings them down right about at the middle of the container height, which is maybe 150 pixels. Okay, so maybe we should change the one more thing is that whenever I bring the mouse on these two links, it shows this icon, which is like the one you use on the text field. We want it to be a hand symbol, so that would be cursor pointer. Save that, and look, now it has changed the hand symbol, the palm symbol. So let's instead of left and right, we can use a code which is and hashtag 10094 and ampersand hash 10095. Save that, and these are the hash codes for less than and greater than symbols over here. And also we want this one to be over here, so let's put that over there. We have ID'd it to right, and let's see, float right. Save that, and there we go, it's on the right now. So let's edit this headings and the content. So for that we need to edit our slides head. So dot slide head, and that would be a width, a margin of 40 pixels from top and maybe 50 pixels from the left. So 40, 0, 0 and 50 pixels would do. And then we need a font size, so that would be 50 pixels. And then lastly, color. So the color would be blue for now. So slide head is done, and let's take a look. So that's our slide head, blue in color and of text font size of 50 pixels. So now for slide body, we need a margin of 20 pixels from top and nothing on the right, nothing on the bottom, and maybe 100 pixels. Let's make it 150 pixels from the left. And then the font size would be 20 pixels and color would be gray. Save that, and there it is, our contents over here. So now we need to make a JavaScript which is going to slide all these text content one after the other. So we'll do that in another video.